I love music, art, theater, and choir. I was really close to my mom. I was a mom's girl. I spent a lot of time with her. When I was younger, you know, and I'd get home from school, she would come home and she would pull out like an art palette or something, and we would just draw for like hours and just have fun together. Or like we'd be going down the road and listening to music and she'd just blare it, singing off tunes sometimes, and it was just great. I remember when she was smoking. At the time I was used to it, you know, but I knew that it affected her. One day I was just sleeping in, we were gonna go to the fair, and my grandmother walked in and woke me up and she's like, "Hey, Mama's not here." And I asked her what she meant, and she told me, she was like, "Your mom's not here." And it was really hard. She sat me down. She told me that when my mom was younger, she did a lot of, you know, smoking and things like that. And that's what caused her to have heart problems, and that's why she passed away. For my mom and those who passed away and those who are going through a hard time, I want to try and let people know about the real situation so they know how to prevent it and how to prevent anything bad from happening.
Well, I think the statewide movement is a pretty impactful and powerful movement. It trains youth and it gives them an avenue to get involved on statewide initiatives across Texas, but also in their local community. So I know a lot of young people, they want to get involved in tobacco prevention, or they want to make their place, like their community, their home, safer and healthier, but they don't necessarily know how to do this. So when they come to the events that Statewide holds, so like their action summits, the statewide conference, they're being trained and they're getting the resources and the tools needed to go back to their community, get their peers involved, get their families involved, and really just making their homes a safer and a healthier place to live.
As a rodeo athlete, you see a lot of people dipping and using tobacco, and that's just something that's in their traditions, and they don't know the effects that it has on their body. And my goal is to tell them and to teach them that tobacco does harm your body. Growing up in East Texas, everyone uses the tobacco products. Your grandparents, your parents, and you just think that it's okay to use it, when in reality it's not. I found out that I had a passion for being tobacco-free, and I wanted to share it with others so they can know all the harmful effects that tobacco has on their bodies. Both of my grandparents growing up smoked, and when they got a little bit older, they found out that smoking was bad for them, so they decided to dip. And they didn't realize that dipping had just as much harm on their body. And so my #1 goal was to get the people around me to quit using tobacco. So I started with them and I told them all the effects that tobacco had on their body. And eventually one of my grandpas did quit, but I'm still working on the other one, and hopefully he will find out the truth and he will quit as well.
Tobacco is a major health issue. You know, it is the #1 preventable cause of death. Well, these kids are learning the skills to act on that, but they're also learning the skills as they grow older to be able to advocate for anything going on in their community. We're not only growing youth advocates for tobacco, we're growing good citizens.
They prepare us to be advocates in our community.
It's fun, to be honest. I love giving presentations and training people and seeing that aha moment in people and those eye-opening experiences. It gives me the best feeling.
It serves as a catalyst for groups who are passionate about tobacco prevention, and that they can come to our events and learn how to make a difference in their communities and then take it back and create that change.
And as you get more and more involved, you learn a lot more about how to develop yourself as a person, as a leader, and as an advocate for tobacco prevention.
Smoking, not only primary smoking, but secondhand smoke is very dangerous. So I think that since we spent so much money trying to activate smoking, we need to spend as much money, time, and effort into to alleviating it. And these kids are smart. They're very smart, they're highly intelligent, and they're resilient. And I think that, you know, since we always use the slogan that the children are our future, I think we need to invest in them. Yeah, I think that every school, every state, every city, every county should be a part of this program, and it should be something that our state legislator, our governmental legislation should be actively involved in making sure this happens. Because, you know, it took, you know, for whatever reason, we started smoking years ago, and now it's going to take this generation to stop it.